Royals, happy Friday Eve. How is your day going? I hope you are actually having the most amazing day ever. Tonight we have case number 99.99. Chad, I don't have another number to go to before I go to 100. So this is going to push me, right? The show is already ready. Hope you guys
All
like
right.
it. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Tonight, we're going to jump right in. We have two stories. I have our co host introduce herself, and then we will jump into case number 99.9, polishing her box and planning or playing on my birthday talk. Here we go.
Oh, I cannot wait, y'all. What it do? Happy Thursday. It's Dizzy Des Delicious, baby. I'm ready. Are you ready?
I am ready. I
Let's
am ready.
go. I'm so excited.
Medicine has kicked in and everything because
You
this
understood
tried to take
that?
me out. I couldn't even sit up straight all day. Here we go. Let me hurry up before I can't sit up straight again. So
My
one man,
Lord.
let me tell you what he did. He found sentimental value and something to give to his ex while he got a whole new boo. Child, we finna find out if he was supposed to do what he did or he wasn't supposed to do what he did. Perhaps the new boo is just tripping. I don't know. We'll find out. People don't have sense. And then we got a friend that says, you ain't a friend if you don't let me do what I want to do on your birthday. And I don't understand. It ain't a big deal. Now we can't be friends. Now the friends is divided. And I don't understand because it's the birthday. If it's my birthday, I should do what I want to do for my birthday. Disclaimer. Here we go. Y'all thought I was playing
All
about
right,
something.
all right, all right.
Here we go. Okay. So, oh my gosh. Here's the disclaimer. Tonight's court is over 21. Of course, legal is 18. You're more than welcome to jump in. But if you say anything that I don't like or that I think is stupid, I'm warning you in advance. I have PMS and I will block the fuck out of you, okay? If you come in and act like you have some sense, you are welcome. The Royals will welcome you in. Okay? You don't have to agree with me, but you do have to respect me and my people. If you can do that, we're going to be A-okay over in this motherfucker, okay? If you want to get the most authentic me, it looks like we're looking at the third week of the month when I got PMS. I will tell a pastor about himself at this time of my word. Already an Aquarius, and I'm very, very honest. Let me tell you something real quick. Yes, I said I was going to get into the disclaimer, but let me tell you because it's somebody on the outside looking in, so I want you to know right now. You need to stop telling me that asking me questions that you don't want the answer to because I've been very nice and trying to be honest and nice. But you seem to come around PMS time all the time, and then you say something that triggers me. Unfortunately, sometimes when you just say hello, it triggers me. If you keep asking me certain questions, I'm going to answer a question in a way that I'm probably going to have to pay for your therapy. Leave me the fuck alone or act like you have some sense. Or you have choices. Or I'll respect the shit out of you if you accept my answer and leave me the fuck alone. That would work too. Okay? Mm-hmm. Here, I knew it was a reason we go together real bad, Kelly. We Aquarius girl. January 30th. That's my birthday.
I'm hollering.
I knew it.
Please leave this girl alone today. Please leave the judge where the judge is at.
I think
Judging.
you should.
Yes.
Because honest people, see, I'm trying to be honest with purpose because God said, watch your tongue because not everything you want to say should be said. So when people ask you something and you know it's going to be real bad because you love them, you care about them, or they're just a good, you want to respect them as a person, you can be honest and tone it down a bit. But if you catch them when they up here and they chemically fucking imbalanced and they head hurt and they don't have sense and you already a truth teller, you don't want my truth because I'm gonna talk real fast and it's gonna sound like the things that they tell you side effects on a pill bottle. Anyway, that's why I said you need to be over 21 because you ain't been through shit at 18. You don't understand me and what I'm going
I'm hollering. Holy
through. Okay.
Jesus.
The stories presented tonight are shared for commentary, education, entertainment, and discussion purposes only. We are discussing the situations and behaviors presented, not sending hate, harassment, threats, or attacks towards anybody involved. Mind your business, okay? If this reminds you of somebody and it triggers you, just keep your mouth shut, okay? Some details may be alleged, incomplete, or presented from only one person's perspective. All of them are. Only one person wrote the story. I'm Judge Madam. You guys are the royals and you're the jury. So you get to say the person is guilty or not. And we give them feedback to help them. Sometimes the feedback is go to hell. I can't control what the royals say. Okay, it's
Period.
not my business. We are not your attorney, your therapist, your divorce lawyer, your travel agent, or your relationship probation officer, unless you want to pay us to do those things, okay? Everything discussed tonight is an opinion and commentary, okay? Now straighten your crown, pour something appropriate for your age, 21 and only. Roll something up, take that bra off, loosen that wig, get ready. Because Hood Court is now in session. Let's see who's stupid. Okay? I'll tell you now.
Period.
They're probably stupid. Hey, Lucky. Okay, here we go. Do y'all think some people get too comfortable in your life and then
Period.
you don't think about boundaries, or you're too comfortable with somebody because they have years in your life? So the decisions you make for them in your life kind of intrude when you bring a new person in with the relationship. Do you think that happens?
Mm,
Hmm.
I definitely agree with some of that.
Okay, I think so too. Because, okay, this what happened. Okay, we have a boyfriend, okay, who's been handing his girlfriend hoodies for Christmas, but he's getting a, a gift for the ex-wife, and he's gonna hand it to her on Christmas. But she says she been getting hoodies every year, but the ex-wife is about to get a sentimental gift. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Uh-huh. And then on
Oh,
the oh child. And then on the other one, the friend said is your Airbnb, your money, your birthday, but I want to invite the people I want to invite, and you shouldn't even trip. It's not that serious.
oh, you want to rain on my parade with your shenanigans, and it's not that serious? Okay, let's see where this goes.
Hey, sweetness.
Before I get riled up.
Yeah, so let's see. Here is story number one. Okay, the title that they gave it is Three Christmases, Three Hoodies, but his exes get sentimental special gifts. Okay, let me see. Would you be bothered if your partner put more thought into one Christmas gift for their ex than they put into the 3 years of gifts for you? That's the question. Here we go. Am I overreacting? Boyfriend plans to give soon to be ex wife meaningful gift while never giving me anything thoughtful, and I feel hurt. My 41 female boyfriend, 48 male, is planning on polishing a brass box that belongs to his soon to be ex wife, 48 female. Grandmother and Jesus, grandmother, and says, oh God, he'll give it to her for Christmas. We've been together almost 3 years, and each Christmas I've gotten a hoodie. This feels hurtful. Why does he give a thoughtful gift to her, but not for me? That's the question.
Mm.
Mhm. Very
Well,
interesting. Welcome in, G baby. So
you
what's
said what I heard was it
mhm.
already belonged to her.
Okay? I'm gonna give you more context because the person came back and wrote more context, but that's what they originally wrote. So I'm gonna stop right there. But it's a part two to this story.
Okay. Because I'm
You're
just
right.
like, if it's hers, are you really giving her a gift, or you might just be being sarcastic as hell with what you're doing? So might want to calm down before you jump off the cliff about something that already belonged to the woman that he been holding on to this whole time in the process of them about to be divorced.
Ah.
So
Hmm.
I don't know if you should be tripping just yet. Do you know what's in the box?
Hmm. Thank you for tapping the screen, grabbing your daily heart meet, and repost. Engage in the chat. Wow is right. Okay. Um, everybody caught all the details because I'm not even going to give an opinion. I'm gonna move it to the second part so then we could just go
Go
from
from
there.
there.
Des,
Amen.
Des is right. Okay. Let me make sure Sweetness didn't say anything. Uh, bigger question is why are you with him and he if he's still gifting an ex? Okay. or soon to be ex.
Or even the fact that he is still actually married to,
Because
like
can't
he
still
is
be ex
not yet divorced.
you're
So
married.
therefore you shouldn't be talking to him at all. I don't care what people be thinking with these separations. Separations is for them to really get their thoughts together, not for them to go and build a whole new relationship with somebody they may not stay with, because they may go home.
Winter
But
said the same thing. She said, yes, I was going to say that too. That's my question too. I don't think that I would be walking around like Clarissa Shields talking about he is gonna get a divorce and it's 3 years later. That's what I'm more paying attention to is 3 years and soon to be ex. So
how
was it
long? How long is it
started?
soon?
How long has this soon been on the table? Winter also said, why are you with him and he's still married? Because soon and 3 years don't go together. But
Mm-mm.
okay, because you the one who told us. So now let me tell you the parts that she left out. So apparently people had same questions in the chat. And then she wrote, more context. Y'all ready? I can't stand the old pick me bitch. I'm just letting you know in advance. This is some pick me type of shit. And this is why people don't trust females. Because you act like a cat. You intentionally leave certain things out and set it up so it could look like it's in your favor. It looks like she didn't like the comments that was being given back. So then she offered more context. Thank you so much. Okay. The basement of his house flooded, their house, you mean, flooded. And he's going through things in the basement and throwing out a lot and setting aside items that belong to his ex-wife, soon to be or ex-wife. I like how you changed that. He came across the box and almost threw it away before retrieving it from the dumpster and saying he will polish it up and give it to her for Christmas. He's not given her any gifts in the last 2 Christmases that I'm aware of. They were together 25 years and married for 17 before separating. Am I overreacting to feel hurt? Bitch, are you serious? Ain't that some conniving old shit? Number one, you changed it to the ex-wife. Bitch, between the one day you wrote this and when you gave more context, ain't no goddamn divorce went through. That's number
Here.
one. Number two, uh, that's their house together. So maybe when they separated, it's only been 3 years. If you've been together all of them years, y'all know for any of us that have stayed in one place for that long time, if we had to abruptly move, oh, that actually gives me anxiety. If I had to abruptly move, I would be fucked. I'm telling you that now. Because this desk alone is a problem for me. That's just me. So that's a problem as well. You saying uh apparently you had to let us know because people wanted to know why you were saying that shit, but you changed it to wife. I don't like that. He almost threw it away. And then what you left out that was in the previous one is that it belonged to her damn grandmother. He shouldn't throw away anything that belonged to her if he identified and they was having that space for the flood. Let's see what the comments say. And then I will ask them. So it's her box and it was destroyed in a flood. And all he doing is being a good, not all he's doing, I'm sorry. What he is doing is building a good, being a good person and refurbishing it because the basement flooded. That's a nice thing to me. Now, why he wants to give it for Christmas like it's a fucking gift, that's weird. That would make me think you wanted to use this gift to be sentimental at that time so you can get your wife back. That's what I'm thinking. That's just
Hmm. I
like
was
it.
being so thoughtful of you,
That
and
part.
I was thinking about everything, and this bitch getting on my nerves and asking me too many fucking questions.
Because while you in the first one said you got a hoodie for the last 3 years, insinuating he always does sentimental things for her. This is not a sentimental thing that he's doing for her. It can be sentimental if he gives it on Christmas, but that gift in itself is not hers.
Sounds sarcastic as
What you
fuck.
said he loves his ex. He still loves his ex. I think so. Let's see what the comments say. Okay. My question is my question is still, why are you with someone who feels he needs to give it as a gift? I think we all have a general
What
consensus
the hell,
there.
moment?
Yeah. So hmm, first things first. Um, see, lies by omission piss me off. It reminds me of Virgos. I don't like the shit. Um,
Mhm.
and victim type of behavior because you wanted to be the one that I've been with him for 3 years and all he gives me is a hoodie, but he's so sentimental with her. That's how you wrote it. That's how you wrote it. I don't understand you. He's planning on polishing a brass box that belonged to his soon to be wife's grandmother. You made it seem like he specifically was zeroing in on that and that came off the dome, like out of nowhere.
Right.
Pretty sure as well, okay? When you moved into that house, you saw her shit was, or go over there, you saw her shit was still there. That means they haven't completely separated. Because if I'm completely separating from somebody, I'm not going to forget my grandmother's box either. Or I'm under the belief that it's safe enough there. It could be either one. But in 3 years,
Anything.
I don't want it. A jewelry box? Thank you, Miss Todd. Yeah. So, ma'am, don't try to take the heat off yourself. And don't think that you could change it to ex wife now and we're going to believe you. I don't believe you. You said it already. Soon to be ex wife. You're a liar. Hmm. We don't trust you. You're the problem. You the birthday bitch. We don't like you. Leave them people alone.
Mm-hmm.
Why did they separate? Did they separate because they've been together 25 years, married for 17, and they needed a restart? They needed a break. They needed therapy. Did you come? Are you the reason why they separated, whore?
Mm-mm. Not for. Girl, you crack me up when you do that shit.
Well, she's sleeping with a married man. She's a whore. What do you want me to call her?
Give a shit what you call.
I mean, since she can sit here and lie and woe is me, you're right. Woe is you, cum bucket. But you
Oh,
volunteer for that role. I don't understand. That's like people that apply for jobs and then talking about, I can't believe they want me to do all of that. Or act like your boss is asking you to do a favor when they ask you to do something. Do y'all know that's the top fight? That is the first person I will fire. You want to know why? Because you done got on my damn nerves. You sound like a child that says, why do I have to wash the dishes and they took out the trash? Why is everybody getting their teeth knocked out and going to bed? That's
mm,
why. My temper is like this, short, with dumb, dumb stuff. And you a liar. Be lucky you got the hoodie. Because you shouldn't be gifts. A better question is why you think you should get gifts from a married man.
mm, mm.
I just
The
asked.
reason you keep getting hoodies, girl, is because they was his. Because he cannot be out here affording gifts to you when he trying to work on getting his wife back. Mm. That was something he could easily say, "Oh, I bought that for me with that charge card." Mm-hmm.
Is this
Easy,
transactional?
easy.
Is she a placeholder until he gets his shit together or whatever works this out in their marriage? I think
Definitely, because I'm bored and my thing get hard, and I need you to work that out for me.
so.
Just
Sweetness said, exactly my point. He wants to be back with the ex. I think so too. Sweetness also said, but it is something he is using as a gift. A gift, care, love, want, miss, them. Exactly. Why do you want to give him her grandma's thing on Christmas? Polish the motherfucker and then call and say, hey girl, the basement flooded and this was in there. I polished it for you. Here you go. Or polish it and put the motherfucker back. Maybe she knows it's there. Put it back where it was. Did she ask for it? Put it back.
mm,
You don't need to at all.
mm,
Because it went to the dumpster. You done went through the dumpster. You done went through the dumpster. Or it was sitting on top like God said, here's the way to get your marriage back on track. Take this and give it to your wife. And when she
mm,
cries, then y'all can have sex and make up and be back together. Don't forget to rub her butt and give her a massage. Hey.
mm.
Because with husband and wife, it really is just that simple. That's why I don't fuck with married people. I don't. Because if you married for love, one thing that other person do, they know how to get their person back. He's been thinking
Mm.
about surprising. He been wondering how to get his
He
ex-wife.
been wondering if it was gonna work. because
That's right.
they can't stand rejection. So he's been trying to scope the scene to see if his plan is going to come together the way he wants it to. Because he needs a yes. He needs to know it's a yes before he even get there.
You right. So he's
Mm-hmm.
actually a good man, Savannah, because
Maybe.
he could be giving you sentimental gifts, but you're just a placeholder. And then when he be back with his wife and you be looking at sentimental gifts he gave you and crying on the day that he gave it to you, he done ruined your life. He's doing you a favor.
Mm.
He's doing you a favor.
But I'm sure you don't see it that way because you want to be in that woman's place.
Why are you so quickly in a married person's house? 3 years wouldn't be enough for me because in 3 years, that's just like Pap and old Clarence. Y'all done had plenty of time, and y'all even more. Y'all got all the money. Y'all done went back and forth with papers, no papers, papers, no papers. I don't think Rim or Pap wants a divorce. That's just my opinion. But you, Clarence, you be out there talking about that married man and his divorce more than him, and you wonder why the internet is attacking you, Brene Jr. They're attacking you over him because you the one fucking talking. The same way they attack Brene versus Tim. Tim shuts the fuck up, gains his weight, and does what he needs to do. Pap sits over there with his fitted cap and spends your money and getting on contracts for you. And so he can build up his money and he could go back to his wife and say, now I make money, honey. And then they're going to laugh at you, Clarence. Anyway, that's by the way. Clarence, opportunists all day long. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. People are users. Pap is a user. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. It sounds like this man is at least thinking through to the end. Like, dang, I ain't even gonna fuck you up like that. But you over there talking about he still makes her favorite breakfast. Why wouldn't he? It's only been 3 years. They've been together for 25. That's all he knows.
Why wouldn't he? Bitch, you better make it your favorite breakfast now. Because that's all I got.
Some of you women be band-aids for real, for real. That nigga be fucked up in the head, and you the only one that'll be like, oh my God, you are such a king. You put the gas in my car when I went in there and paid for it. You are so
Mm.
amazing.
Mm. Ain't that something?
Meanwhile, the wife is at home like, yeah, I'm gonna need that S class off the lot. Which one you think he gonna choose when he's going through something or when he's being a no good ass motherfucker? He gonna choose
Mm.
the amusement park, dum dum. But that
But
should be.
it's definitely too much for me. And it's like, why do y'all play with married people? Like as if to say that's not a covenant. And every human makes mistakes.
Yeah, of
Some
course.
people are forgiving. You know what I'm saying? So it's like reality is you keep your mouth off that. That's what you do. You keep your mouth off that. The Bible tells you that. The law of nature tells you that. Just mind your business, because that ain't your business. And even for the DV relationships, although you would want to help and save your friend and and you see your friend is going through things, if your friend ain't bossed up enough to walk away from that situation, you stay out of that situation as well.
Or if she don't have her strength, or if she's scared, or whatever her reason, or
It's
his
all
reason.
different types of reasons is why
Yeah.
you stay the hell out of it. I
Oh,
didn't see more folks in DV situations try to handle the person that was helping.
oh wow.
Mind your business. Just
Wow.
mind your business. Some of them like that toxic shit.
I think so. We was just talking about that last night. Winter said a man will never leave his wife for a fun time. Mm-mm. Just like that one that had a fucking affair for 23 years. I just can't. You can't make some of this shit up. But you, on the other hand, this is what I will say. Because if they've been married 25 years, that means you're of age to have some sense. Girl, you wait till we get onto that one this time. Girl, 23 years, and the wife found out, and she didn't say nothing for a whole year. And then he came home one day, and the house was gone, girl. They had one of them manufactured homes, and so she had stayed and put her plan together, got her ducks in a row because they had 4 kids by then. Mm-hmm. And she recorded it too. And then the people came and she scheduled it. Mm-hmm. She got herself together, and honey, he came home, and they wasn't going from the house, honey. The house was gone off the property and moved where she wanted. Sure did. So let me tell you, it popped back up because apparently he was really cheating with three girls. It was one of 23 years and another one. So the girl went viral some time ago. Because when I tell you, she just says she is so calm when she talks. She is so calm. But a motherfucker gotta be calm, and that would probably be me to sit there and just be for a whole year, act like you don't even know. And she didn't know none of them 23 years. She really, really didn't. Oh my God. Right. Oh baby,
Mm,
that ain't the best part. You wait till I bring it and we talk about it every day. Because I am. I'm waiting for this one part to drop. You wanna know what the one part is? So
mm.
apparently, the bitch saw she went viral and done jumped in her comments. The last one that did not get mentioned in the series that she discussed, because now she's remarried, been married 8 years. She came out with her story probably 2 or 3 years ago. So the bitch comes and is like putting all this shit in her comments. She waited until sleeping hours, put them in there so that it would be there. 45 comments. The girl woke up early that day, happened to see him, and she did what she did. I'm just saying, a wife is a different type of ball game. That's the closest thing to God. I'm trying to tell y'all. She got her lick back. So now she said, "You wanted the attention? I left you off because you wasn't that important. All he told me is that you was really good to suck his dick and clean up for him. So I didn't think you wanted to be a part of the birthday because everything about you was so embarrassing. But now you're a part of the birthday. Let's load the next chapter."
My Lord, on today. Baby, didn't she come with it though? I love her.
I just came back alive.
I hate that she had to go through that, but I appreciate how she's going through it. I tell you that. I tell you, it's just chef's kiss
Mm.
like a motherfucker. That's that boss bitch shit. Like, and I love
Oh,
how she moved. I
mm,
just loved it. I loved it. I tell you, I did. I did. I
mm.
did.
Why are you still in this life? Because I'm not in, because he's not in yours. I don't know what that's for.
What?
Um, but I don't know what that's for. Clarify that for me while I tell you the real punchline. So I bet y'all thought that part was good, huh? Y'all thought that part was good. You want me to tell you the other
Yeah.
part that's gonna follow?
Yeah.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
I find the best shit.
What?
Okay, so her mom and her having a strange relationship because from the time she was 5 until she was 11, the stepdad, insert what you know there. She told her mom, and her mom told her it was because she wore nail polish. So that's why the husband was attracted to her. The way that she got help is at 11 years old, she told the school. The school then took care of it. The mom stayed with said man, and they was together for 39 years. Fast forward, fast forward. The woman that her husband cheated with for 23 years, her mother called that woman daughter-in-law. Her husband and the bitch used to meet at her mama's house.
Mm, 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 mm.
Her mother still hates her so much, and she's the oldest, right? So she invited her mom to her wedding because she got remarried. She invited her mom to her wedding and all of the things. Her mama wouldn't fucking come. Bitch, are you fucking serious? Yo, you supposed to be asking your daughter for forgiveness, not the other way around. Daughter still
Mm.
wanted her love. That's how strong a mother's love is. That girl still wants her mama's love. She invited her funky ass fucking mama. Her mama didn't come, don't show up, don't nothing. Okay? She now needs medical help. She didn't get no life insurance because she didn't want nothing to roll over to the daughter. She's not the only child. So you ignorant, stupid bitch. You could have also put somebody else on there. You could have at least paid for your barrel. You could have did a lot of things. That's not the worst part. The worst part is she also didn't elect to have medical insurance because she wanted all the bills to fall on the daughter when she passes away.
Girl, I know you fucking lying.
So now, guess what? She's sick. And this is where we start from. She's sick. Damn, that's sad. Exactly, Miss Todd. One woman went through all of that shit. And when I show y'all what this, her skin glow, she looks amazing. She loves her new life. She was remarried a year later, loves her husband, all of the things. But you mean to tell me these bitches is both around her like vultures and won't let her live? So you see, no, I don't understand. When a woman writes in and want to compare hoodies and all of this shit that's totally fucking irrelevant. But the most important part is you was right there when they separated. So, bitch, who are you? You should be nowhere around that man. But you want to be respected as a mistress?
Hmm.
You're an adulterer. Get the fuck out of my face. I don't have anything to say to you. Go to hell. So, let's use the gavel. What should we call her, guys?
Let's go with
Mhm.
miserable slut bucket.
Guilty, miserable slut bucket. Go to hell. So, Miss Tot said, damn, that sad is so sad. Um, Shit, mom would be an issue for the state. She needs to go no contact. This girl gets revenge. So I want to see. Because she said, oh, you guys think that my mom just went untouched when I found that out? Because this, just think, your husband cheated on you for 23 years. The bitch was sitting in your mama's house. Your mama's calling her daughter in law. So how many times was you there and the bitch was there and you didn't know that that bitch was for your husband?
Hmm.
Or times your tires got flattened, shit like that, and you didn't understand why your tires just got flattened, but you remember now because that girl went out the house, and every time she was around, something happened, but you didn't see it that way because y'all are in an apartment complex, and anything could happen. What would make you think that? Or that your husband spent time over there, always needing things done. You just think your mama and your husband is close, which they should be. And now you got to recollect all of this shit that happened. And your mama used to call you and ask probing questions to see if you knew anything or to buy time for your husband.
That's some crazy work. I wonder was she getting some too on the low? Cause what the fuck is you doing all that for?
So to me, you decided to ruin your daughter's life because you mad because your daughter took your man because you stayed with him. Okay.
Wow.
Sweetness said, so that's what we're gonna dive into. I'm trying to take shake it, shake it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Miss Todd, I'm telling you, can't make this shit up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And the gift gallery is lit up. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank God I licked my hair today and put it down and
I'm so weak.
up my eyebrows. Oh boy, that would have been a horrible clip.
I'm so damn weak. Get out of
Ah!
here.
Oh, stop being an indecisive married people. Separated doesn't always mean apart in the heart. It doesn't. Because if you truly was apart, you file that fucking paperwork. File it. File it. File it. Divorce ain't even as hard as it used to be back in the day. Shit, file it. That's crazy as hell. So, ma'am, we don't have nothing for you. Case number two. Story number two. So, y'all, we're gonna be on top of that one. As soon as she start releasing it, oh, I'm gonna be there with all of them. I have to. And she speaks so well. She's a Risa Tisa on infinity because Risa Tisa had 1 year. This girl got 23 years and she spared some people and they got the nerve to piss her off and bring this shit back up. That was dumb. But she said you the birthday. So we finna see Royals. It's some bullshit. Okay. Now to the friends that don't have sense.
Mhm.
Let's get to this story. So the title is My Birthday, My Airbnb, and You Invited Who? So I have a question. So if you plan your birthday, you organize it, you pay the most for the Airbnb. You plan the most for the Airbnb. You specifically say you want a small group, and then your best friend decides for your birthday she needs to add somebody in. Oh, hi sister. Hi Miss Mary. I just saw your text come through. Um, it won't say. Hold on, guys. Let me just check something real quick and see if comments are being filtered or anything. I need to check something, okay? Just give me 1 second, please. because I want to make sure if you guys are sending me something that it comes through. Almond Eyes, can you check and see if any words are being filtered that don't make sense? I think from that person that was blocked last night, make sure I didn't hit something wrong. Miss Mary says she's trying to send a message. Thank you so much. Okay, sorry guys. Thank you very much. On TikTok, thank you for tapping the screen, grabbing your daily heart me. I think it's a live gift. Yes, it is. I see it. It's a live gift goal up there, and we're pushing mostly Go Populars. That helps get us to the FYP, so we can build our. Well, just being honest, okay? Y'all that was here on the front end, like y'all gonna sit over there with the jury, like over there, and then the other people gonna be commentators in the courtroom, okay? Because I'm making a list and checking it twice, and I have to have a way to differentiate who was there with you when you was nobody.
Oh, I'm hollering.
Did you guys buy that? Okay. No, I promise I do have a list. Okay, let's go. The story is, y'all. I'll tell you one thing. I truly can't stand it. I promise you. When I tell you I'm an Aquarius, my mom is really strict too. Really, no, structured, not strict, structured. From the time I was little, baby, we didn't do baby talk. You didn't get to have excuses. You didn't get to do none of that in my family.
None of that shit. What is
I'm in our generation, our era where we was born, literally the whole fucking city of Pomona, you had a cluster of the badass kids with silver teeth. Okay, that's it. The majority has sense, and let me tell you why. We was latchkey kids. You had to have your shit together. They didn't have time for anything to happen to you. It was mostly so that you could protect yourself. You get, so you got to pay attention. I don't like things that go outside of structure. And I don't like when I communicate what I want and you try to tell me what I'm saying. I fucking know what I said. I don't have even without the 4 degrees. I know what I said. Okay. You can tell me how you received it. And then I could tell you stop trying to interpret what I'm saying. I used the accurate word, especially when you still don't know the difference between there, and there. Don't fucking correct me, okay? You guys think I need therapy? I'm very
girl? I
strict.
finna tell you, go on pick up one of your Melanin Madam um uh coloring books and do some redirecting. Okay.
Amadai said not at all. Let me tell you, because that's what basically happened with if I tell you, thank you, if I tell you this is what I want for my fucking birthday, where's the miscommunication?
Mm-mm.
Why even do that? See, we learned in our age, it wasn't stupid questions. It was stupid questions deserve stupid answers, because there are some stupid questions and there are some questions that you shouldn't fucking ask. Because if I told you no already, why are you putting me in the hot seat and presenting it to me? That's disrespect. We were taught that's disrespectful. And it is. It means you're like stepping on the other person's feelings. It means you're totally disregarding what I want because you want me to want what you want more than what I want for my birthday. Hey, here we go. This thing on? No, it's not. It's not even plugged up. But let me tell you, if I
I'm
wanted
crying.
these buttons work. Okay, here we go. Am I the asshole for uninviting my best friend for my birthday trip after finding out they invited someone I specifically said I did not want there? I planned a 4-day birthday trip with 5 of my closest friends and paid for the Airbnb months in advance. I told everyone from the beginning that I wanted it to be a small group because I didn't want the trip to become chaotic. About 2 weeks before the trip, I found out my best friend had invited another person without telling me. I've met this person several times, but we've never really gotten along. I asked my friend why they invited them, and they said it's not a big deal. There's enough space. I told them I wasn't comfortable with it and reminded them that I was paying for most of the Airbnb and that this was supposed to be my birthday trip. They got angry and said I was being controlling and that I was trying to decide who they could be friends with. I eventually told them that if they brought the person anyway, I would rather they not come at all. They said I was ruining our friendship over something stupid. Now, two of our other friends think I went too far, while the others agree with me. I need your advice. Mic drop. Now, y'all see why I said what I said?
Hmm.
This has happened to me before. It actually happens to me quite a lot because I say exactly what I want. And it's, oh, she does too much. Do I do too much? Because when it's time for you to do what the fuck you want to do, you don't give a fuck about the people included. I at
Hmm.
least make plans where everybody is included and considered. Y'all motherfuckers don't care if you book something that costs $10,000 and we got 500 and need to pull the shit out of thin air. You don't give a fuck. What you want is what you want. But when I want something, is she be doing too much. Then stay your ass the fuck at home. Well, you didn't have to do that. So I let me get this straight. You can't say what you want. When you say what you want, and then you tell me what you're gonna do, and when I tell you no, you're not, I'm the one that's wrong. I didn't
No.
ask if it was room. What do you
When
say?
I told you what I wanted and I paid for it, I didn't give a fuck what you thought about it because I invited you to do what I wanted to do for my birthday. Bitch, you don't, I'm not telling you who the fuck you can be friends with. I'm telling you who the fuck is invited to my party.
People try, it's gaslighting. I'm like, what is that new word? Yeah, it's gaslighting. You totally taking it to another direction. What does that have to do, like you said, Des, with who you can associate with? I don't give a fuck who you associate with, which is why you still associating with the bitch I don't even get along with. What I'm telling you is, for my birthday, I don't want them there. Now, for your birthday, if you invited both of us, because I'm your best friend, I'm supposed to show up and be your best friend and not get into it with the other person and be normal. But that's for your birthday. But why would, you're not my best friend, because why would you even want to bring that person, as if you needed to bring somebody with you to be at my birthday? And I'm your best
Sounds
friend.
crazy.
Invite, revoke for party and association. I agree, because you're the weapon formed against me. Why would you want to? So I wonder if it's a really nice Airbnb and they trying
And I
to
didn't pay
show
for
off.
all this shit and I don't want this hoe here. I don't want her here. What you mean?
That's not her friend. Ty said that's not her friend. We
It's
also
not.
her friend.
That wasn't a friend move. That was some punk bullshit move. That was a gaslighting move as a friend. That was some girl. You tried it.
The ones that agree with me, we're going to have the ones of the best time ever, right? Because if you don't agree with me, here's the thing. Well, if she did ask if they agree with her or not, with this is a pivotal moment. They telling you how they fuck with you. I know we don't want to see it that way, because when we love our people, and you don't want to believe that your people would do something so underhanded that could
But
look.
some of your people ain't your people.
Some people ain't your people, and as much as you love them so much, they can't fucking stand you. And they gonna use those little small things that's little small that are very big to you to make you look like a bad person. Ask me how. No, don't ask me. Winner said yes. Miss Tot said yep. Here's the other problem. To me, that's a setup. For my birthday, when we get around each other, we don't get along like that. You invited us to be in this, her to be in my space for 4 days, and you didn't tell me. Here's the problem. The biggest problem for me. I'm pretty sure the bitch already knows. So now you got to go back and tell her no, and that's why you couldn't go if she couldn't go, because you don't want to look at certain. Your loyalty is to her, when you shouldn't have even invited her and put yourself in the middle and caused all this problem. Because now the other girl, those two don't get along. You just heighten them not getting along.
Period.
That's the person that's agreeing with you and putting a battery in your pack and using. So that person ain't your friend either, because that person know they don't get along with your best friend and should have
Right.
said,
That's
"Oh,
a
well,
setup
let me
all the
get
way
this out.
around.
Y'all go ahead and go." Birthday girl was being set up. Winner says secretly hates you. Todd says she wants to dim your light. I think, who would do that to somebody on their birthday? And y'all about to be in the same quarters for 4 days? Who does that to somebody? And you was just gonna bring them. You spring it on them. That means it must be close to the date. But
That was
again,
so disrespectful
that's cold to me.
to be calling yourself my friend.
That's a setup.
That was fighting words.
because now it's gonna be a big thing. And what if the other two start going at it because bitch, you a hater so much you didn't even want her to bring me, because you didn't want me to enjoy it too. And I'm like,
But no, I didn't want you to
yes.
enjoy it too because I didn't do it for you.
So it's taught. That's what I'm getting at. Background conversations have been had. That's why I'm saying when you told me you didn't come to me first and say, "Hey, I know you don't really care for this person, but I think that they should come." Whatever you was gonna say it to the birthday girl first and ask her. You already said something to the other girl, and you know these two girls don't get along. So
Like
you
you janky for even pre-inviting that girl to that
yes.
damn shit.
And y'all done talked about it. So I'm pretty
And
sure you're
you
like,
knew
oh,
not
the
to do it.
Airbnb is gonna be popping, this and that. So you also made the other girl gonna feel left out and feel a kind of way. Because we don't know why these two don't get along. We don't know. It could be that one don't have money. Cause you and how you finna come and enjoy my money for my birthday?
And ain't gonna give me a gift or nothing.
Because we don't like each other. You finna be in here kikiing with her. Y'all finna be in here together doing TikToks and shit and chilling and shit in my face while it's my birthday. And then I'm gonna be the one that y'all say is acting away because I'm like, damn, it's my birthday. Everybody wants the attention on them for their birthday and they want to enjoy. You invited close knit people because you trust these people to celebrate you for your birthday. People just want to be, I don't want to be madam on my birthday. I don't want to be HR on my birthday. I don't want to be nothing. You know what I like to be on my birthday as a grown ass woman? I like to be Asian. You know what I like to do? I like to go on girls' trips because I celebrate the whole fucking month. I like, and this is what I want every year, and it's no ifs, ands about it. When I do with my god kids, I want all my god kids there and their mothers can come, not another motherfucking person. And I mean that. Now, who you dating, like my baby mama of the 7-year old, I fuck with her dude heavy. He could come, hands down. You know, like family. Like that's what I want for that one. And we gonna go to dinner. Hardly know exactly where we going to dinner. Okay, she can't wait for
Exactly.
my birthday. That's called tradition, and too many people don't have that shit. So you don't understand why that's a big deal to a person. When I go on my girls' trips, I dare you to invite a nigga. Y'all, one girl invited her boyfriend to my bachelorette dinner to Atlanta.
I know
That's
you
the kind of
fucking
shit
lying.
I'm not. And sat there the whole time at the table with us. And I was like,
You
eh,
don't feel uncomfortable?
and didn't. And then the third thing I like to do for my birthday is I want to be with my own damn man, with nobody else. I want his attention all to me. That's the one time you get to be whatever your name is as a woman. Mm. Um, that friend That friend is uncomfortable with her. Sounds like she needs some backup for comfort. But why do you need backup if I'm your best friend? And it's close. Even if I'm the only one, I went to Des. Okay. I went to Dez's last milestone birthday in a totally different state with nobody that I knew, and I was there by myself. I went for her. I didn't go for everybody else. Now, do I know her people? Yes, but do I know them? They didn't grow up with us. Her sister's older than us, and then the other one is younger than us. It was just us. So when I went there, they know me by name. I know them by name, like that kind of stuff. But again, when you love somebody, you love who they love. I fell right in. Now I didn't like her fucking friend that she brought, and she know I don't have no motherfucker. Ah!
I'm so weak.
Thank you. Are you calling me a giraffe neck whore? That's not nice.
OMG, go to sleep.
Mama, get your daughter. She over here sending giraffes and shit, and it covered the whole screen, and that scared the shit. I thought it was an apocalypse. I was so scared. Y'all don't. Do you know I don't know what an apocalypse is? I just thought of that word.
Mm,
It like fit into me.
mm.
I seen it like on scary movies. Wasn't it cute? It was very cute. But for me, did it cover y'all whole screen? Jazz, did it cover y'all whole screen?
I didn't see it.
Ah, it was it came out looking like nature, and then a giraffe came in.
Damn, I wish we.
Just
Damn.
the bottom. See, the Jets do that for y'all too. No, y'all. So this is when I'm not exaggerating when stuff come up. Just think if I'm looking this way and something does like this, it would scare the shit out of you too. That's number one. But number two, I'm on my fold. My fold is half the size of an iPad. It covers the whole screen on my phone. But I noticed in replay, I don't do that either. The Jets too. I can't see anything until it's done. It goes the whole screen. That's why I thought last time the Jet. Remember I said last time, oh, the Jets is new. They changed it. Yeah, it does the whole screen. It covers the whole thing, so I can't see nothing after. Till after. Sorry, guys. Till after. Who's this?
Get your thoughts together. It's okay. That was exciting.
Okay. Okay. So voodoo is blocked. Y'all. We'll get back to the story in a minute. Let me gather my thoughts. I'll ask you guys not to do that during that time. It scared me. I don't know what I was talking about before, but somebody tried to come in one night and do voodoo. It
What?
scared the shit out of me. Yeah. Wanted me to, stay in the screen right there or something. I'm practicing voodoo. Don't move. Y'all should have, I hurt my back. I moved so goddamn fast out of that screen and told my people, block them, block the, it scared the shit out of me because we was just talking about, remember Miss Todd? That scared the shit because we was just talking about praying and, like having faith and all of this stuff. And then this person came in talking like that. And I was like, it just shocked me, And I was, because that's when I just met Miss Todd, all of them. So I'm like, or we was insomnia night. And so I was like, what? I was like, no. And I'm looking, and then they like, hold still. I'm trying to get your pic. Like, when somebody talks to you like that, it's actually very scary because it reminds you of how much is a real person on the other side of that screen and that they could do very mean stuff. So my sister hurried up and removed them and removed their comments and everything. Like, I for real had to cut my camera off. I had tears in my, I was crying because I was like, it just shocked me. I don't know why that shocked me. So it shocked me very bad. No, I was just like, I was frozen. I couldn't do nothing. I kept saying Jesus though, like I knew better, to do that or whatever. But I was like, it just threw me. It just threw me. It threw me a lot. Um, yeah. So
Well, I'm glad you're better now.
yeah, my sister had to hurry up and do that, and then Raquel and I had all. Uh, this is my preference. I'm not apologizing for saying this. I had all black women in my chat, and all of them went to praying immediately. What's interesting is I could not see their prayers at the time. And I'm thinking, why aren't they moving fast enough? Because I'm peeking to see if something is going up, right? And I'm like, why aren't they moving? Why isn't nobody listening to me? It was blocking their comments to pray for me and say I was okay and rebuke the person, but it let their stuff come through.
Mm.
Anyway, so my sister just reminded me that they're blocked. I couldn't. Okay. Thank you for my giraffe. It was beautiful. Um, uh, so back to this. Hey, Amir. Back to this idiot. You're wrong on so many different levels. You wouldn't be able to be around me. I don't know how old you are, but let me tell you, get rid of that person right away because they mean you no good. And they probably jealous of you. They probably trying to take advantage of you and your money. And they was going to come. And like Miss Tot said, it's like she needed a backup. That's what we was talking about. Amir, can you grab your daily heart? Did you get it last night? I think you got it last night. You needed backup, but why do you need backup with me? That's what I was telling y'all. When I went for her birthday, I didn't care about none of that stuff. I'm there for my best friend. The fuck?
Right.
Even the dumb friend that tried to come. Man, don't talk to me. I don't like you. I didn't like you from the moment I got off the plane and looked at you. Don't talk to me. But I wasn't mean in front of Des. I waited until later and tell her, what's wrong with that girl? Mm-hmm.
I'm so fucking weak. And definitely you did
But
that.
it but that's your best friend. You not supposed to let nobody come between you and that person. You don't need no damn backup. If you feel like you need backup, thank you so much. How is that a best friend? She's showing you a lot of ways she's not your best friend. I'm pretty sure she does more than if she did this for your birthday, she do stuff in your everyday life. You just don't see it. Hey, that new girl probably don't like you because your best friend probably tells her something she shouldn't tell her, and then she prejudging you.
Mm, big facts.
I don't know, girl. We trying to warn you, girl. Don't do it. Sweetness said she never been her best friend, even though she was hers. That's why I have a lot of associates. Yep, that's very true. Friendships, people focus a lot on because they love to, right? The devil attacks marriage all the time. You focus on those things, but you don't focus on sometimes things that happen in a marriage mirror how your friends treat you as well, and and your family, and the things that you what they want to call in your marriage, except but they what they want to call in your family. But as family, you're supposed to love them. You're supposed to forgive them. Blah blah blah. And then when it comes to a marriage, you need to leave them because that don't make sense. But you train me this way. How do these rules apply over here? I didn't ask to be y'all family, but I did agree and tell God I would be doing all of the things I'm doing over here. Why can't I do them over here? Friendships do a lot of that shit. And you can be a very good friend to somebody and love them so much. So you don't see the things that they doing to you. Or you see them and you be like, oh, they having a bad day. Oh, it's because they're mourning right now. Oh, it's because they just had a baby. Oh, it's because it is. And you'll do that because you love them so much. You will. But this one, girl, she getting people to turn on you and everything. They having conversations at tables that you're not invited to.
Mm,
It's a reason why they agreeing with that. Because who in they right, all of us ladies that don't know you from the first thing said something was wrong with her. All we don't know you. We don't know you at all. But we know enough about being a woman and we know enough about being a good person. Who will want to ruin somebody's birthday? If you don't like the rules, you could have easily said, oh, I
I ain't
was,
going.
it's just that easy. But you call yourself on coming to her shit, and your answer is it's more than enough space. You didn't say what the other person should pay. You didn't talk to your best friend first. Nothing for her birthday. You you would have been better off doing that at a club or something. But an intimate space,
That was so
intimate,
disrespectful.
I can't imagine. Intimate is where you're supposed to be able to take your bra off and just say whatever you want to say, and you get to have your favorite people in the room, and that's the space where you don't have to worry about what you say, watch what you do, nothing. It's completely safe, and your best friend want to take that from me. Child,
Mm,
I would say the final verdict is, girl, go to hell and leave that bitch where she is, and I
period.
will say bitch because that's some bitchy shit. What do you think, Des?
I definitely agree with you, honey, because ain't no friend in that. I got a bad way about people calling people friends anyway. Like you know how I feel. Friends is supposed to be closer than a brother. So
Yes,
for
you chose
me,
her. Thank you.
so
I'm
for
listening.
me, we're choosing friends and stuff. And that title, girl, you was a leech, and the bitch you invited was also a leech, and you shouldn't have even done no shit like that. That's not your friend. That means what you're saying is you're really not my best friend. I just give you that title because it sounds good because you pay for shit.
Todd said, "Yep." She didn't even write a sentence. She just said, "Yep," like
Because
that.
you pay for shit. You know what I'm saying? And so
Thank
now I know you don't like my homegirl, but she deserves this good day too. So since you already didn't pay for everything, why she can't come? You got space. Bitch, because I said I wanted an intimate situation and it's my birthday. And I'm very selfish the same way on my day.
you too.
Um, a lot of times I spend my day by my whole self. Like I do not invite nobody to shit. It is very rare. If you getting invited, I'm usually going somewhere. I'm out of town.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I'm at home and I'm not celebrating my birthday outside of home, I'm usually not bothered with anyone. That's my day.
It's supposed to be. It's
I don't
supposed
know
to be
shit.
whatever you want it to be. It is. That's the one day you get to Again, just be yourself. So if your best authentic self is I turn up 364 days a year on this 365 on my birthday, I don't want to do nothing. I just want to eat my cake in my bed watching Lifetime
Mm-hmm.
or cook my favorite meal all by myself. I
Mm-hmm.
don't understand why people have to make excuses for what they want to do for their birthday, like they got to give a dissertation. And how do you, it's more than enough room. That's the indicator that let all of us know. Like Ty says she want access, like you said she's using you. And like I was thinking, you're she's the one who does the things. You benefit from her, and now you're bringing another person to benefit with you with her. Y'all probably gonna be y'all would, like I said, been doing TikToks and all kind of shit.
I'm
And
proud of her for standing her ground and uninviting the ass.
I am, but I'm concerned because she cared. Miss Todd said people like to be close to the light that can reach the stars that they can't reach or stand in without them. Agreed. Wait, fill me in, please. Of course I'll fill you in. So this what happened, okay? This what happened. For those that's just coming in, the last story was a girl is having her birthday. She invited a small group of friends that she wanted to an Airbnb for 4 days. Only them. The best friend says, I'm inviting this other girl, her other friend. The birthday girl and the other friend do not get along. The best friend, birthday girl, says, no, you're not. I told you I wanted it intimate and I don't want another person there. The best friend says, it's more than enough room. She should be able to come. You doing too much. She said, the birthday girl, I don't care if I'm doing too much. I don't want her there. Some of the people is on the birthday girl side. Some of the people is on the best friend side. The birthday girl said, well, if you feel the need to bring her, I don't want you there. Now they saying the birthday girl is tripping. So it's split. That's what happened. Oh, and the birthday girl is the one paying the most for the Airbnb. She literally just wanted it to be her friend. Exactly. Amir said, how you just gonna invite somebody to somebody else's birthday party? Not just a birthday party, a 4-day week staycation trip. I'm supposed to be in close quarters for 4 days with somebody I don't like, that I don't get along with. Yeah, 4 days. She picked the Airbnb she want. I don't care if the motherfucker got 7 rooms and it's only 5 of us. I like this one, and that don't mean I'm trying to fill them other 2 rooms. Like people get that kind of stuff mixed up too. That's some black people shit. And that's why people don't be wanting to have 2 bedrooms when they only need one, because then somebody always got to live with you type shit. You know them kind of people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know you got an extra room. Who said I have an extra
You
room?
got an extra shit. I'm
That's not
using
an
my
S.
space.
Right. Best friend, just stay home. I'll give you your money back. That's what she told her. And 2 of the people said the birthday girl is overreacting. How? When she said she introduced it as I want an intimate birthday experience. And she paid for it months in advance. So they knew from the beginning how she wanted her birthday to go. And that's her best friend.
When she paid for it in advance, letting y'all pay her back later.
And letting you know, this is what I want for my birthday. I'm not maybe this, that, okay, invite her, don't invite her. She had her list clear cut. Those are the people that was invited, and the best friend decided she was going to invite somebody that you don't even fucking get along with. People don't respect boundaries at all. They like to gaslight, they like to make things about them. They don't like boundaries if the boundaries don't fit what they're trying to do. Because had that been somebody else, I almost guarantee it, had that been somebody else that invited somebody, the best friend would have been like, oh, absolutely not. She already said she don't want nobody, even if she knew she was bringing. People like that don't have sense.
I'm telling you,
Mm.
not at all. That is so shady.
Anyway, that's the last story for tonight. That don't make no sense to me. That's not right. My answer is no. Sounds like she wanted to create. Tara said, sound like she wanted to create beef. Like, was y'all finna jump me at my birthday?
Some.
Amir said, friendship over. It gotta be. I can't fuck with you because you're not finna do this shit around my birthday and then later come back and you still telling me my feelings are not valid. If it's the way I feel and what I want, it doesn't need to be validated by you. That's why people have the mind to think if people don't agree with them, it's a problem. Your feelings don't have to be validated by somebody else. Your feelings are your fucking feelings. And if somebody can't respect them, then you need to get them the fuck away from it. Because guess what? If I have my feelings and you don't agree with my feelings, I'm not trying to make you agree. Because guess what? I'm trying to make you respect them. Because do y'all know how many boundaries people have that I think don't have sense? Do you know how many I have that I know I don't have sense for having? I'm not trying to help you understand. What I said was, don't knock on my door without calling. There's no way, there's no wriggle room. The people that can come to my door without knocking, they have a key. So where's the question in that? You understand? Because some people might be like, oh no, I grew up where in my grandma's house and anybody could come over. They're used to that culture and that climate because they're the ones living in that setting. Okay, that's great. When I come to your house, I know that I could come whenever. But when you come to my house, I'm telling you, this is what I want. And don't bring no fuck. You get like everybody has their own things based on whatever the reasons are.
I
I know,
definitely understand that.
and I think people think they need to understand. You don't. You actually don't. Some things you will never understand because some things is rooted to some shit they don't want to talk about. But it's not that bad. It's really not. Just like you saying it's not that serious. So if it's not that serious, why couldn't you respect it?
Oh, okay.
It
Sound like
wasn't.
it was serious enough.
I'm just saying. I don't understand. I don't understand. Your friend is showing you, sweetheart. No, that's not your friend. Your frenemy wants access. All of us say the key word is access and gaslighting. We say access because whatever age you are, child, at today's rates for you to be able to pay for an Airbnb and they just show up,
Hmm.
okay, Bagisha, I ain't mad. I ain't mad. I'll do some of the same things. Pay for a bunch of shit for my own birthday because it's my birthday. I don't care. Um, but people sometimes take advantage of that. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. And you gave plenty of time for somebody to decide if they wanted to opt out. And instead, people are off. They off the fucking hook. They do. People is just, and that'll be the same person talking about, I was a good friend. Bitch, no, you wasn't.
So who?
Exactly.
And
You know,
it's so crazy because the bitches you trying to play me for finna play you. Dummy.
and then you're going to come running over here. I knew I should have listened to you. Girl, get out
Hmm.
of my face.
And I'm not even talking to you no more.
No. Because now you're only coming because you want me to feel sorry for you and have your back. Because why do people know? Why was that even a conversation outside of just you and her? Ugh, I can't. Well, let us know in the comments when you watched the replay which story was your favorite. Of course, because the birthday girl is the one writing in. We don't have gavel action for her. We just have advice. We just gave it to her. The jury said, run, Forrest, run and get the fuck away from this girl. Because a girl that don't have sense is like a cat. They wait and then they snipe.
Mm,
They was listen. Do you see that young girl that went to the party with all her friends and she didn't make it out?
mm,
Okay. I don't trust girls that have problems because jealousy to me is I would rather you hate me than be jealous of me or be scared of me. Jealousy and scared, that makes people do,
awful combination.
oh shit, that makes people do some shit. And these days, I'm tired of hearing such and such is not here, but the whole rest of the group made it back.
How? How, Sway? How?
Be careful. They want to be close. Mhm. Don't get me started. I'm trying to tell you. You got to be careful. When people show you who they are, at least just have your antennas up. I'm not saying walk around in fear or think the worst of everybody. I'm saying pay attention to people's belief mechanisms. I believe Destiny's girl. Who are you telling? Destiny swapping is real. Have it in the back. Yes. God did not give us the spirit of discernment for us to ignore it. He also said, don't be a fool. His words, not mine. All that means is understand what people's intentions are. You are right. Just like you should be equally yoked with the person you're going to be with forever. I feel like as a married woman, I feel like even in honeymoon stage years, um, it's nothing that I can't tell my husband. I could talk to him. I could lay in the bed and laugh with him. I could do all of those things. Do you know it still won't replace my bestie besties? Because my bestie besties, my one since second grade, we lived life together. We made life together. So everything forward will, of course, be, and you can talk about all the things, but we done been through things together. I know
Mhm.
that I almost died with this one. I'm trying to tell, I
I'm
done stood in
trying to
front of a
think.
gun for another one. I'm telling you, I done been through some shit. And I'm saying we all have, right? With your best friend. That's what your best friend should look like. Not this new people shit and people become best friends off the internet. Issei? That's like, but nobody questions that. But they do question if you marry somebody off the internet. Again, pay attention. A relationship is everything you choose to have. You should be just as clear with your friendships because those people are going to be closer to you sometimes because you let them in different little crevices and they get to know you. I personally wouldn't call a new person a best friend. I wouldn't because I've had the beauty of capturing all of my best friends in elementary and seventh grade for me. Des was in sixth grade, that young. That's something you
Mhm.
can't build that type of shit. You did life together. And when you grew up in the hood, do y'all know how many bullets you done out? Like it's just
Girl, how about
you
everybody get down? Everybody get down. Get away from the
you
window.
did everything. Elementary, high school for you too. See? It's nothing. That is your family. At a certain point, you don't call them your that. Des always still calls me that because she need people to know she don't have friends. She tell them all the time, if you not Asia, you're not my friend. So just be in my life, but don't think I'm gonna ever give you the friend title. I'm literally the only person in her life that has that title. Um, but I'm just saying, those of us that know what that looks like, that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. I've tested y'all. Y'all, I don't know if y'all was here. You like that too? I'm a very sentimental person, and it's because life has afforded me to have some really good experiences with the people in my life. And so I value everything about them. Even the things I don't like. Do I like all of them and everything they do? Duh, no. And do I get on their nerves? Oh, I done drove them straight fucking nuts. I know I have.
Period.
Especially when I went through years of shutting down or looking at people like, I said it once already. I was an asshole. But I didn't know I was being an asshole. I just thought I was. Anyway, I talked to my therapist about it and she told me. And I said,
Ooh, blessed Holy Spirit. This is great.
uh, Sweetness says she's already been played. She's playing her to come to the party. She wasn't invited to. Y'all keep saying party. It's not a party. It's a 4-day weekend. That's a bigger deal to me. If it was just a fucking club, that would be different. This is we in this Airbnb together. Are y'all trying to set me up and accidentally push me down the stairs?
Baby, because I don't know.
So was it gonna be some men that knocked on the door and y'all was gonna create a whole party here? Like how many more people did you invite? Intimate setting alone was enough
It's
for me.
like that disrespectful shit just pissed me off.
Yes, it's intrusive. That
Like
mean I
I
can't.
don't do friends like that. That I
Yeah,
ain't that type of friend.
I'm
And I
not.
don't play that type of shit.
I'm
I
not.
will dismiss you.
The biggest no. See, the problem is I don't dismiss people. Um, the biggest word for me is trust. I'm supposed to trust the person I'm calling my best friend, bestie, and all of that. The fuck, you my bestie. You should know it before I say it. My best friends know I don't have sense. They do. If I go in Dad's comments when I go in there to get on her nerves and she be cooking, I'm glad I'm learning. I'm not so good at that. I don't do that. I don't. I'm not even gonna be acting like I don't. I hold people accountable. I say how I feel, but cut somebody off, I don't, and I should. That's why I want this young lady to um know to do it because it's not cool. Yeah, if I can't trust you, you're not my. No, I'm supposed to be. You supposed to be on my emergency card winner.
Period. Pooh.
I don't understand. I don't understand. Oh, bless her heart. So yeah, I don't understand. I don't trust you. I actually don't want you anywhere around me. That's a friendship I could do without. Because if I'm your bestie and you riding for a friend that way, bitch, I could. Sir, stop yelling at your dog like that.
Mm.
Neighbor yelling like that. Did y'all hear
Yeah. Didn't know what it was, but now we know.
that? Y'all hear the neighbor? Y'all hear?
Baby, it's my dog over here snoring like she had a full day's job.
So let me tell y'all. Y'all know. Oh, anyway, what I was telling y'all is one time. Why am I whispering? One time, I wanted to show people what a best friend looked like of the opposite sex. So I picked up the phone and called my best friend right on the live. Me and my poodle argue all day, but it never gets. Coco gets on my nerves, but yelling like that, sir. Oh, I can't. Y'all, the couple across the way, I ain't seen Rico Suave in like a week. I wonder if Rico Suave is okay. Sweetness said point is she disrespecting her best friend for a person that's using her, or is she using her too, and the new friend is doing. See, let me tell you something. That's a great comment. It's an amazing comment. So I used to think like that about some people until I realized, no, these new people that's coming around is treating me the way they saw you treating me, but I could see it in them and I can't see it in you.
Oh, okay.
I learned that in therapy.
Okay. I like that.
I'm
Now that's
trying to
a
tell
good.
it's some shit I done learned, baby. These didn't come from nowhere. These was my real healing journey. These melanin coloring journal books. Yeah, I wrote every single page of these. That's why they took so long. Okay? It's based on we've been trained. That's why, yes, we have been trained to look over certain things because if you love is everything. If you love somebody, you won't, you just forgive them. How about if you love me, you wouldn't have did it, so I don't have to fucking forgive you so much.
Mm.
But we not taught that because that's your family member. But then when you get in a marriage and you go through something over and over and over and over and over, and they say, well, when are you going to leave your marriage? No, a better question, when I'm going to leave you, because you did it. You did a lot of these things that you asking me about. But if I tell you that you did them, it's going to be, oh, well, family got to stick together. So you think I'm supposed to stick with you more than the person I stood at the altar with? That's interesting.
Mm.
Funny how the rules change, isn't it? Hmm. Very interesting. Most of the things that we can accept that people think, well, you the one accepted it. No, I'm probably trying to retrain my brain another way. Because in my head, it's also going to hurt me too much if I have to break open this window because that's not going to be the only person to come out of this window.
My Lord on today.
Okay, but we don't want to talk about that yet. I understand. I understand. And for those of you that's on the outside, I specifically said that because I saw one of you go by. That was for you. Um, they should know better. So sometimes you really don't. Do you guys know I didn't know that I was abandoning people? And by abandoning, um, like let's just say if you get into an argument and then I would be like, we should talk about this later. And I would stop thinking I was doing the right thing, which you technically are. But if the other person says they want to keep talking, you're supposed to at least try one time. So it doesn't show that I'm the only one that matters. And when I say stop, stop. Although in my head it was, well, the reason why I did that is because it was going too far and I didn't want nobody to say nothing extra and then it stopped. Or if you tell me I need some space, I will say, okay. And then 3 years later, when you say, I haven't heard from you, and then I say, but you said you need a space. But why you didn't check on me? Because you said you needed space. Why would I bother you? You just act like you don't care. I missed you every day. But you said you needed space. So in those 3 years, you didn't reach out to me either to say, okay, I don't need any space anymore. But they would put it on me. But from my understanding from the therapist, I was supposed to ask one more time. I don't know. I'm trying to tell you. These are things that you learn. So sometimes you know stuff and sometimes you don't. That's why we're supposed to give each other grace. And by grace, let me tell you where I learned those lessons. It's called Four Agreements. This book is backwards because this is backwards. But when it's turned the right way, I'm off my rocker. Anyway, this book is amazing. One of the agreements in there is four principles, okay? One of
Mm-hmm.
the agreements in there is it's not all about you. And what that means is, let's, like the example that I just gave. Yes, I took it as you don't want to talk to me. And instead, if I probably would have looked a little bit deeper, I would have saw they only meant that night. And the other person probably thought I was mad at them. So they, for saying that when I wasn't. And so if I cared too, I should have showed I cared instead of trying to protect my heart or literally taking what they say and holding on to it until you tell me something different. I should check back because that particular incident wasn't about me. It was about the other person's need for me. But sometimes when people are mean and you like, why do they keep treating me mean? Are they treating you mean or are they being defensive because something is off? Did you pay attention a little bit? Emotional intelligence. I'm telling you, that was my biggest problem. And I have to catch myself now because I'd be like, oh, you said you never want to talk to me again? I'm telling y'all, the person that's passing by is gonna beat me up. I'm telling you now. So something happens to me, you guys.
But I'm over here trying to hold this together. You so
Oh,
too
they're
fucking much.
gonna get me. I don't care. My husband is 6'7". He'll beat you up. But that's a part of knowing your people too. It is, but we don't know everything about each other, especially hurt places. Once you learn, yes. So I will agree. Once you know something like that, you shouldn't be playing with forgetting it or trying to alter it your way. But we still learn new things about ourselves all the time and what it actually means. So I do agree. When you've been around somebody and they have that type, that's why that title is important. For it to be best friend or something like that, by that point, yes, you should already know. The only thing you should be doing is building upon that and going through the rest of life together, which is why I don't believe in calling a new person, yes, a bestie or something like that. Because if you have a bestie that you've had that long, y'all are doing this together. So for me to put you at the same level as a person I'm calling a bestie, and I just met you and you get all the best parts of me going forward, but this person is literally who I am,
Hmm.
I don't feel like it's right.
And to make you go,
My loyalty rocks different. I could never throw a bestie in somebody's face like that. Now, my baby mama, um, bestie, I can call her my bestie because I lived life with her in a whole different chapter that nobody else can touch. That's a special thing. And it's my husband's biological cousin. So she my cousin anyway. But yeah, we done been through some shit, honey. We COVIDed together. I'm trying to tell you. Stop throwing away around that damn word. I'm saying the new friend is using the girl to be at the new friend is using the girl to be at the girl's vacation. Yes. Okay. I agree. Okay. Any more feedback? Anything anybody want to say? Because, child, I'm telling you, this is why I picked two. Now, look, I picked two. We were supposed to be at 1 hour. We're at 1 hour and 24 minutes. I'm telling you, when these conversations get good, that's why it's like being in my living room. And I tell y'all to relax so we could just talk. Because I'm not going to rush. I'm sorry. I'm going to let everybody talk and get their stuff out. And I'm going to read each of the comments while I still can and enjoy that. We have good conversations. I think so.
period.
So making sure, okay, I think we're all good. I cleared everywhere. Okay, make sure you follow me. We do. Make sure you follow me on all social media platforms. I'm on the road to 10K on YouTube and TikTok. And I cannot wait until I get there, honey, because the brand deals I got, I got the emails ready to go out already, child. We gonna have a bunch of shit. It's gonna be fucking wigs everywhere, makeup everywhere, trips everywhere. Watch. And then guess what? Because I don't need it, I'm gonna give it away.
Don't believe
Give
it.
it away. Yeah, I just wanted to give it away, and I want them to pay me to promote it, but I'm gonna give it away. Yeah, I can promise you that. And if you know me in the real life, you know me. You wanna know? Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Okay. You believe I need makeup? Trust me, I don't. Okay. The makeup will come to y'all. If you think I need wigs, there's 6 of them right there, and y'all keep seeing me in the same ones. You want to know why? I like the ones I freaking like. Okay. But if I could get extra ones and give them away, that's tea. That's tea. So follow me and shit, okay? And tell your other people to follow me and shit. Thanks. Des, where can they find you? Where can they find you, Des?
Everywhere. Everywhere you want to be, delicious is with 2 E's, the nail tech of the gods in Birmingham, darling. So if you're ever passing through Alabama and you want to be set afire, set apart, look good, it's delicious. See you soon.
Happy
Bye.
Friday Eve. I may do show 100 tomorrow, okay? I promise to let you know in advance. The show is just sitting there. But remember, y'all, I have medical. I need to call in FMLA to work. I need y'all to let me off. I'm telling you, I barely could sit up and I could feel myself going down and have cramps. Please help me. Okay, bye. I need to go eat. Bye, guys. Thank you for tuning in.